The reason we only stock D'Addario strings is because D'Addario strings are perfect.
When people come in here, they think that we get them for free or something like that, but we don't. We have no other reason except for dependability and tone.
So you start with a 1/4-inch cable, of course.
Mogami.
Yeah.
I like Mogamis.
Yeah.
I mean, cables do make a difference.
Sure.
You know, and I'm not saying, or should I? Did we pay for this? The Mogamis? Okay, so I'm not saying Mogami's the best.
Yeah.
But I know the sound and I like it. But yeah, definitely cables. Some are brighter sounding, some are deeper sounding. You know, you just got to play around with them until you find the one you like.
Yeah.
Or that gives them to you for free, like Mogami should be.
Yeah.
Right now.
Well, Mogami, hook him up.
But that goes straight into this experience pedal by Prescription Electronics.
Yeah, what is this mystery thing?
Well, it's based off of a fuzz face design, and it's germanium transistors, and then it has the octave switch, like what was it, Fox fuzzes used to have, so you can get
for the weird Hendrixy.
Yeah, you can get the octave fuzz, and then it has a swell, which I remember when I talked to him, he said it was an accident. He did something, and it gives you it kills the pick attack and then goes, it gives you a swell.
Oh, really?
Which is, yeah, it's, let me see if I
Hey, yeah, come here. Yeah. Do you want to be on Whitey for this, or are you cool with your 335? You know what, it might be kind of cool just for people to hear Whitey, just because.
Yeah.
Because we all have.
Let's see if I can do this and keep the mic up.
Good, okay, Tex here.
So far, so good.
Good, excellent.
Oh, yeah.
Cool, okay.
Okie dokie. So, yeah, the experience pedal. Not sure what's on or off. There are no LEDs.
Yeah, that's got to bite you in the ass sometimes with no LEDs.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the concept because I've made a couple pedals, and you want the purity of the signal.
Sure.
You don't want, even though an LED doesn't take much, you don't want it draining anything from the battery.
That's some next level geek stuff there.
It's very geeky. So I understand the concept, but on stage it would be nice to know if that thing's on or off. But you definitely know if it's on. Let's see. That's obviously the swell.
Yeah. Wow.
Right? You can take that out, and then it's just a straight.
Wow.
And then that's with the octave. And then you can pull that out, and you got. Which is a fuzz face.
God.
So
that swell is so crazy. It almost sounds like a reverse thing.
It is, yeah. No, it's a lot of fun to play with too.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and as far as I know, he's the only guy that makes anything like that, and he's been making it for 20 years.
Oh.
So
crazy. Okay,
right.
That's very cool. So from there, it hits this other
goes
mystery.
Into that. Then I don't know a lot about that one. I don't know who made it. I remember I think I was in Cowtown Guitars in Las Vegas, and I saw it, and I said, "What the hell is that?" And they said Paul Gilbert came in and kind of just traded it for something else that he wanted.
Really?
So it used to be Paul Gilbert's. It's a fuzz. It does a lot of weird stuff.
So Paul, if you're watching this, in the comments, will you please say what the hell this pedal is?
But it's pretty crazy. I don't even know if I want to try and play it right now. Because the blend, and if you play with those two things, it can do octave, it can do.
Wow. So just a crazy impulse purchase that made its way on your board.
Yeah, and I like that it's a mystery.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll do something I don't expect, and I like that.
Yeah,
but,
that's
cool.
I
see what it does right now, but.
That's great. I
It's
don't know
a
what it
cool
is.
fuzz.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's really cool.
I don't either. Paul Gilbert's going to have to tell you. And I'll bet he doesn't even remember.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's gone through some pedals.
But they're both germanium transistor based. So that's why I run the line into those first before I go to the tuner, which acts as a buffer.
Oh, that's a great tip. Yeah, because most people run it in front, whole different deal.
When you buffer germanium fuzzes, they sound like crap.
Yeah.
They don't sound the same, and they don't react the same to volume. Like fuzzes, you can go on like 8.5, which is kind of like the primo spot, to 10 to make it really overdriven. You can play with the fuzzes through your volume. You can't do it if you buffer it first.
Wow, that's a great tip. Okay, cool. Okay.
And the tuner acts as a tuner.
Yeah, good.
And we go into the Jakey Lee, what is it called? Body blow?
Yeah, you're sick.
Yeah, it's really just a boost. I mean, I put it on for leads. I back off the high end a little bit, give it a little bit of distortion, and really just boost it. So it sounds more like a lead guitar for my solos.
Yeah, and you're getting your basic dirt tone from your amp.
Yeah.
And then just to put you over the edge for.
Yeah. I don't have anything on.
Yeah.
It just all goes straight through and into the amp, and these are effects.
Yeah.
MXR chorus, self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Then I got the Analog Man bi chorus for well, that's my normal chorus. This one, let's see, is that set right? It's not. Bad, Tyler. For a radical chorus.
Sure, yeah, that's crazy.
And just for a slow one. Which that one should be slower. Tyler, it's supposed to be fast, slow. Here's my medium one.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, let's hear the MXR just for a taste.
Oh, who knows how that's set up. It already looks wrong. The treble's not supposed to be all the way up. You haven't checked these, have you? Today.
In his defense, we did. So is that a vintage MXR, or is that a newer one that's just high miles on it?
I stole it from Ant's studio, so I don't know. Do you know? Yeah, nobody knows.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And then last in line is the MXR. Is that the carbon copy?
Yeah. Just an echo to, when I'm playing sloppy, it covers up my mistakes.
Yeah, for the most part, your signal's really dry. Just really cutting dry. Yeah, great.
And then Vox Wasp for wash stuff.
Yeah.
And the last thing's just a channel switcher.
Yeah. And you're running all these on batteries, it looks like, instead of.
Yeah.
Is that a sound thing? Do you prefer the sound of it, or?
A couple of things, yeah. Batteries they make a difference. They make a difference in the sound, especially in fuzzes.
Yeah, who says that? You and Eric Johnson. I don't know.
I know. I remember.
I don't know if anybody else hears it.
That's how I figured it out.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I had a pedal, and it was germanium, and it said to use carbon batteries.
Yeah.
Not
right. Whatever
cells. Yeah. What do you call the other ones?
Yeah. Whatever they are.
Yeah.
Lithium.
No.
Alkaline.
Yeah. And I was like, really? Isn't 9 volts 9 volts?
Right.
You know, really? And so I went into the studio and I plugged everything in, put headphones on, changed the batteries, and it was another one of those holy shit moments. Wow. You know, I said, they do make a difference.
Wow.
The carbons are a little bit warmer, a little more compressed sounding. The alkalines are kind of brittle sounding.
Really?
They do make a difference.
So
I was convinced they would.
Yeah. Well, that's the only way you could know. If you did a blind test in the studio like that, and you had, had the evidence.
So I use carbons for the fuzzes.
Oh, cool.
They do make a difference. Now, they don't make a difference really in any of these. In choruses or the echo. Or the tuner.
Yeah.
They don't. So I use alkalines in those.
Yeah, great.
Just so they last longer because they don't really make a sound difference. It's the fuzzes where it makes a difference, and it's a cleaner it's a cleaner source of energy. It doesn't. You get line noises when you plug them in and use wall warts.
Sure.
Wall warts are ugly to begin with.
Yeah.
And then you plug the pedals in and you get line noises. They're noisier. Batteries are quieter. And yeah, so I always use batteries. I try to avoid completely anything they have to plug in.
Right. Yeah, that's clean.